Welcome to the very first episode of Browsing My Games Library. Today's episode is brought to us by the number 10. I'm afraid this is a rather inauspicious beginning for this enterprise. I did not care for this game. The developer is UK-based Four Circle Interactive, which has mercifully only ever inflicted one game upon the world. Well, this and its nominally enhanced re-release, 10 Second Ninja X, which was available not just on the PC, but the PlayStation Vita, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One, which is actually the third Xbox. The publisher is Mastertronic, also UK-based, which has published all of these games that I've never heard of. The game engine is Game Maker's Studio, which is an accessible platform for beginners, and it feels like a beginner's opus. It would be quite at home on Newgrounds as a Flash game that's free to play, but it feels a little bit too unpolished to be available for purchase on Steam. To be fair, it's only $2, and that might be well worth it if this is your type of game. I have to admit to a strong personal bias because I hate games where you race against the clock. To their credit, they have a mechanic where you press the bumper and it resets the level instantly so you can try again, keeping up the frenetic pace of the game and completely eliminating the reload time in between iterations. The punitive "you lose" waiting to try again screen that so many games have is an absolute plague on modern gaming, and something I'm sure I'll be complaining a lot about in these reviews. And their reload screen isn't even that time consuming. I could complain about the fact that you only get 3 ninja stars. I want to complain about the fact that you only get 3 ninja stars, but a strong argument could be made for the fact that it makes it more challenging, and this was probably a design decision and not an arbitrary choice. I have 2 primary complaints. The first is the star system. It looks like they're just ranking how well you did when you first start playing, and then you get to a point where it throws up a roadblock and says, "Oh no, you need more stars to continue." Now, it makes plenty of sense if you're playing a game where you have to beat the boss to keep going, but when it's just about improving your scores in order to be allowed to the next level, I think it's a betrayal of the regular game mechanic. They're promising you that you can keep going as you progress through the early levels, and then at some point they're like, "Oh, no, you didn't understand? You have to get a perfect ranking on each of these if you want to get past the later levels." And my final complaint is that the motion feels limited. I expect a ninja to be able to do the standard clinging to the wall as he slowly slides down, and the rapid succession of wall jumps between 2 close together walls. Only being able to do a double jump seems very limited, especially in the levels that are laid out for you. It feels like a crummy version of N, which is another game about a ninja on a timer, but one that I actually enjoyed, and one that you can play for free here. Finally, since ninjas and haiku both come from Japan, I'll be doing a haiku for this game. Its name is unearned. Such folly brings dishonor. Not ninja worthy. If I can meet YouTube's requirement of 1,000 subscribers and start generating income from this channel, I'm going to donate 95% of that to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. They have an A rating on Charity Watch and also fund a lot of interesting research. So, even if you think this channel is the pits, still, subscribe and like, because cancer sucks.
I hate cancer.